Hello, I am doing something I never thought I would ever do in my life, and that is eat food on the internet for people. What am I doing? Oh, anyway, so if you have been following me for a while, you know that the name of my channel has been Wise Woman Healing. Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought lately, and I have decided that, and you may have already noticed if you follow the channel that I've changed the banner and the name to Homespun Goodness. When I started my channel, it started out as Homefront on the Hills, kind of a World War II homefront kind of theme. And then it was Wise Woman Healing, and now it's Homespun Goodness. And the reason for that is because I love village core, cottage core, granny core. I mean, look at this fireplace behind me. It's natural brick. And if somebody had taken care of it, the moss would still be alive. I don't know if I can start spraying it and have it come back to life. I don't know. Maybe I should research that. But anyway, my icon is down because my husband and I were talking about it the other night. But that's the only reason for that. So I started a few months ago, maybe a year ago or so, following With Love Christina, and love her aesthetic and her channel. And she is a cottagecore. I'm even going to go so far as to say strawberry cottagecore creator, comfort character, because she dresses really cute. Honestly, this girl looks like Snow White, okay? She has dark hair and pale skin, and she wears her makeup so cute, and her outfit's so cute, and she talks about the struggles some of us have with executive disorder and ADD, ADHD, and all that sort of thing, and which I do. And I struggle with all that kind of thing. Like, I really want a cute house, but I sometimes get overwhelmed with everything that I have to do. And the herbal healing thing is such a specific niche. I really want to impact more lives and have more interactions with people. Years ago, I did some research, and I found out that an English village typically, I don't know these days, but at that time and in the past, it was about 40 families, 40 to 50 families, which is 160 to over 200 people living in this one community, depending on each other, seeing each other every day. Now, personalities are going to clash. Not everybody's going to get along. Small town and village life it can be difficult. Everybody's in your business. Everybody has an opinion about your business, kind of like the internet and social media. And so here, I guess I should take a bite. That's what a mukbang is. You're eating with people. So I made sausage and noodles, kielbasa. Take a bite. I shouldn't take a bite. Sorry, but I did. I'll do it again. So I have a little bit of mustard, some vinegar, brown sugar, water, garlic powder, onion powder, and I mixed it all together. And that's the sauce for the sausages. And then these are just those yolkless egg noodles that you get at the store. Okay, here we go. And there's onions. So sausages and onions. I'm going to eat off my lipstick. I can tell. So lately, well, for a few months now, I've been watching the Andy Griffith Show. And I absolutely love Aunt Bee. I know the actress who played her. Drinking from my large mason jar. Frances Bouvier or Bouvier. I cannot pronounce her last name. She had a hard time with the character. She was like, I am not nice like Aunt B, who is, I mean, sure, there are some people who might be like that, but I think a lot of times if you're that nice, you have to really dig deep and get there. So she struggled with the incongruity between her character and her real life. And I guess it just really bothered her whole life, which is kind of sad because I kind of look at Aunt B like Bob Ross, like how many people were really comforted by her presence on the TV. And so this whole thing that I want to do is it's an amalgamation of Aunt B, Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies, the Baldwin sisters, Mamie and Emily from the Waltons. Just that still a wise woman. These women had wisdom. Aunt B took care of Opie and guided him. She was with him during the day while Sheriff Taylor was out being the sheriff, and she was very influential in Opie's life, and she kept the whole house humming. A single father is going to have a hard time taking care of everything and running. Anybody who's a single parent is going to have that hard time. If there's a single parent that they probably need some help. And don't ask them, say, hey, I thought I'd come over and help you with whatever you needed. And it's not a reflection on you and your inability to do anything. I don't think that, but I'm just here to help because I know how hard it can be to do everything by yourself. Yum, yum. I love onions. Chew, chew, chew. The person who I like to watch mukbang is Kenty. Kenty Cooks. Let me see if that's the right name. Yes. Well, it's just Kenty Cook. He's Japanese. And honestly, he kind of looks like an Asian Willy Wonka. Do you remember the Willy Wonka that Johnny Depp played? That's what he reminds me of. So it's going to be more of a focus on like homemaking, recipes, still maybe some herbal stuff and herbal remedies and what to try for and stuff like that. We're just kind of backing off on that and trying to do a more centrally themed channel that is can find a more central audience because, I really do need to, I want to build this channel up and make it, something really, really great that people are going to like. I'm going to like. And also, to have with Love Christina, Kenty Cook, Real Vintage Dolls House. Hannah does a lot of mukbangs, and I love her 1940s cottagecore aesthetic. I love it. It's just a whole bunch of thrifted goodness. And so I did my hair a little bit different today. I did a little Rosie the Riveter wrap up instead of putting it down and under. So that's what's going to change. Oh, and I also bought a Mayberry cookbook. I'm going to go through it and cook some of Aunt B's recipes from the show. How great is that? So what would you want to see on something like this? Something that is focusing on cottagecore, vintage life, village life, community, positivity, that sort of thing. I also love Humphrey the Butler. He's here on I think all channels. But who's that? I'm looking at my YouTube front page to try and see if there's anyone I can recommend, but I don't see it. All right. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on. No longer Wise Woman Healing. It is, what is my new name? Homespun Goodness. I just started doing this morning. I sat down and did the new stuff on on ChatGPT. I used AI to create the images. I just love this sort of thing, and I hope you'll join me. If you've been a long-time subscriber and it's not your thing, I understand. And I'm really new at this, so I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, But I hope that for those of you who love cottagecore, vintage living, that sort of thing, that you'll stick around. Not everything is going to be vintage. I mean, obviously, my house was built in 1969. 1960 something. I think it was 69. And so, I mean, I have older appliances. They have been replaced. I would love to just outfit my whole house or my kitchen, especially in vintage appliances. But we'll see because, all that takes money. And, I think about the other night, I was thinking about Aunt Bee and her kitchen. And she has this little, I'm guessing it's a wood burning stove. Maybe it's an electric stove, but it doesn't look like it. It's really short and tiny, but so is Aunt Bee. And there's very little modern anything. She has her sink, she has her fridge, she has the china cupboard, and she has her stove and oven, and that's about it. And I think, it's so funny that so many houses these days have these grand kitchens, the newer models, and nobody's cooking anymore. So these huge showmanship kitchens where you could do a cooking show and nobody knows how to cook. I know somebody who had a friend that loved to collect cookbooks. She didn't know how to cook. She just loved to collect cookbooks. Isn't that funny? I think it's so funny. So anyway, that's it. I'm switching adjusting the theme. I am adjusting the theme to my channel. I hope that you'll stick around and come on this ride with me and see where it takes us. That was messy. All over my microphone. As tasty as that is, it is kind of weird to eat food in front of people like this. Not in a social setting. That's good though. It has that spicy kick from the mustard and the vinegar. It's really delicious. There's a few sausages left and noodles, but I'm going to go ahead and go. All right. Kind of made a mess there. This color of lipstick is called Gentlemen Prefer Pink. All right. All right. Thank you so much. That was weird for me. Was it weird for you? Anyway, thanks for stopping by. And let's do more videos together. Bye.